say good evening to one and all. We're going to do a walk around St. Catherine's Church. This is St. Catherine's Anglican Episcopal Church, consecrated on the 26th of November, 1922. This is St. Catherine's Anglican Episcopal Church right here. Now walking from towards the school. St. Catherine sits on a hill, a lower hill. St. Catherine's Church on the top of the hill. So this is a beautiful country church. So we'll walk back around the Culpepper development. Yeah, this is St. Catherine's Primary School here. And this is the church cemetery. The cemetery here. And the church on top of the hill. St. Catherine's is supposed to be the sister church to St. Mark. St. Catherine's and St. Mark's share a double cure. St. Catherine's and St. Mark's Church share a double cure. Same personnel. This is the church, the school here, the primary school. That's St. Catherine's Primary School on top of the hill. Yeah. St. Catherine's Church on top of the hill here. I mean the school, sorry, I call it the church, that's the school. St. Philip is the parish that is said to have less hills, or no hills at all. But we are in close proximity to Culpepper Island, the school on top of the hill here. We are said to be, let me gather my thoughts. We are in close proximity to Culpepper Island, which is a little island, a little dot off of Barbados' waters in the Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic side runs along the northeastern side of the island, so which will be St. Philip, St. John, St. Joseph, and St. Andrew to the east, and St. Peter and St. Lucy to the north. But St. Peter is mostly washed by the Caribbean Sea because that is bordered with the north and the west. Majority of the beach and the sea in St. Peter is the west because that is close to Spikestown side, and Spikestown is known as northwesterly. So that's a bit of Caribbean Sea. But St. Lucy, which is to the direct north, and then across to St. Andrew, a bit of St. Peter, across to St. Andrew, and St. John, Andrew, St. Joseph, St. John, and St. Philip is washed by the Caribbean Sea. So you can see a bit of the hills of St. Philip with Mount Pleasant and Fortescue on that side, up there. Or walk till the bus comes. That's all I can say. As I always say, St. Philip is home to Red Plastic Bag, a well-known Calypsonian from Barbados. Red Plastic Bag, as well as Matt Fingal, they are from the same area in nearby Bayfield. And Blood and John King, also from St. Philip, well-known Calypsonians from Barbados as well. And the former Prime Minister, Fonda Stewart, he is from this area as well. This is a little cart road to the Barbados Hotel Park. A little cart road. Looking back to St. Catherine's Road. So this part of St. Philip is home to the Masons, the Wiltshires, the Masons, the Wiltshires, the Sealeys, the Gittons, the Wedderburns. All from this part of St. Philip. So Culpepper Island is best accessed from the straight road here. So this is the beautiful countryside here in Barbados. This is the beautiful countryside here in Barbados. The rustic countryside here in Barbados, to the east of Barbados. We are also in close proximity to the lighthouse, the Ragged Point East Point Lighthouse as well. Yeah. St. Philip is also referred to as the Republic of St. Philip, and the people in St. Philip refer to themselves as Philippines, and some may refer to it as St. Philip because of the distance. St. Philip is one of the farthest parishes in Barbados, along with St. Lucy and St. Peter, and probably St. Andrew, which is also far. This area is known as Culpepper now. You can see the sheep here. You got the black belly sheep, which is, I believe, the black belly sheep is indigenous to Barbados. other species of sheep. This bus coming, I want it, so I'll have to close off this video. Thanks for watching.